Hello, Harry. So the briefing took very long to arrive, or let's say it did never arrive, which is a bit unfortunate, hence I am a bit late. Because the last thing that I do at work is doing a briefing, and first of all we have to send it to the persons where I go to brief, and sometimes it takes super long for one email to get there. It is very inconsistent and very annoying, because sometimes I'm coming there, it's already sent since half an hour and it's just not, it did not arrive, and then we waited multiple more minutes and waited, and at some point I said, okay, then let's just do the briefing from the previous, from midday, from the product, and yeah, that took then also a few minutes because I had to explain more what is different to then, and yeah, very late. Bit annoying. Update skids progress. Yeah. Are we back to plastic? The scenery is again crazy. So I will have one lag very soon. The typical after Trackmania starting to get a lag. Will happen in 3, 2, 1, and there it is. Soon. I think. That actually takes a long time if it still comes. I didn't think I would finish a lap. Okay. I think I tried the smooth steer pad. I always wonder what penalty surface is it in these plastic roads. Is it sand? I think the biggest chance is that it's sand. Oh. So now it's lagging, so I think this freeze is coming soon. But that's super late. No, it rather lags for long. Okay, finally, my god. It took really a long time. So now it should be fine. Never had that? Okay. Also it's very consistent, it always happens. Like usually if I don't, maybe it happened now later because I immediately joined the server, but usually it happens after like 15 seconds after starting the game, after being in the menu. It gives this one freeze and then it's fine. It must load something at that point. Maybe it's Open Planet related, I don't know. Also time is not good, but let's check if they 43R Shadow Cleanser, okay. And then let's see, I don't think that there's anything different. Inside, then middle. I mean, Push It to Paco beat this time already, I think. Here wasn't too inside yet. This was also not the best angle for this turn. The GPS isn't perfect, but it's of course still a very good time that would be safe to one. Last turn is always the thing. Oh, he goes actually very inside, okay. Yeah, but you see the top players have actually beaten that GPS already. So I know that I'm not the only one. Many people have these lags. Like Lars, for example, also always waits for the lag to come. Okay, 0.03. It's a very simple map again, it's crazy, you know? We had so much off-road in a row. We had first a grass map, then a plastic map, then a dirt map, and now another plastic map. It's actually interesting that we have twice plastic in 4 off-road maps. Now, plastic doesn't actually happen so often, but now we had 2 maps in a short amount of time. Frame rate, you can see that in the VOD again. I mean, I showed the frame rate in the top left, but right before that freeze, there are bigger lags, bigger other, also not as big as the one freeze, but there are also freezes right before. Sadly messed up that corner. The start was amazing. Truly on world record pace. But that one penalty did cost me a lot over the whole track. Then a very good end again. There was a lot of potential in this lap. Small improvement. I know that these times are not enough for Div 1. And it's a bit unfortunate that I didn't bring the run together yet, because I can do that any moment. Another small improvement. Man oh man. How much time? Oh, only 2 minutes. Okay, then I might be safe now. Not 100% sure, but yeah, actually crazy we don't have much time because I joined so late. Lucky. Nah, ach Gott. The worst finish ever in human history. I actually only dropped 1 position. That is the most surprising thing ever. Yeah, I fucked it up. I could do a much better time, but it is safe. That's the most important thing. That's what matters. Firestorm also trying, but he said lately, if you were there, that he doesn't really feel plastic. Something feels odd for him with plastic. I guess he won't make it unless he pulls a Marius. Let's have a look at Pushti Topako's run. If there's any difference, because half a second, I mean I could have improved a lot, but half a second is crazy. Okay, he got a much better angle than me right at the beginning. And already gained a lot. Yeah, here also, it's all for the left turn, so that he stays tight, so I should invest more in my line there. I was thinking about it, but never really sure how much I should go for it. Okay. Hello, Shengarius. Am I quite well? Oh. Oh. Gonna get destroyed. A new name there. Nice. Yeah, let's see. We're going here far right so that I have a nice inside angle. And here investing more into the right line so that I stay inside in this corner. As the map is very simple, kinda have to risk a lot, which can lead to mistakes again. But generally, it will lead to very close rounds early on. It's just another one of those maps. It's really crazy. You get so many of these way too easy maps. Not really optimal for me, because on easy maps more people will always survive, so the safe strat doesn't work. I kinda have to risk to stay in pace-wise. I will try. Thanks a lot, Shankar. Sully war ganz out in Kohyu, who said he's gonna destroy everyone. Is out in the first round. Unlucky. Oh, I'm not confident with the grip level now that I try push it to Parkus line a bit stronger. Yeah, keeping grip, my special skill here. Oh, he will get destroyed? Well, then never mind. What's happening outside, man? Schützenfest over there. Have to close the window. Ja. Also it's already pretty close. Since I watched Pushti to Parko's run, I'm actually slower than before. I mean, when you see how often I did point very close to my PB, like these 0.8s, how many of them I did. Now I'm missing these 2/10, and I, instead of getting faster with the better lines from Pushti or from Parko, usually I should become faster now. Well, luckily there are still some mistakes happening. I mean, here I could have been out with this penalty touch. Oh, the end will also knock me out at some point. It's always so difficult for me to judge when exactly the car would jump up. Good. Yeah, that was also the first close round for the top 32, for the trophies. than for the statistic. But still, I only drove a high 43. That's not really what I want. Yeah, this one was better. Highest safety ending. I definitely lost quite some time there. Is at the exact same time that I drove last round, and Push the Tobacco is out. Wow. Link immediately writes winnable, guys. Why are there no other streamers? Happens actually quite consistently on weekends. I don't know what the reason is with Spam. Spam was usually still streaming. But since he's not doing it the past weekends, it's only Lingo and myself. I mean, often there are some cups in the middle of the day, so some streamers stream already earlier and then I don't stream anymore. Granati has birthday today, so he has also other things to do. Out. Then why couldn't I now drive? Oh no, it wouldn't even be enough. Yeah, that was the first close round. The winning time was only a 65. In previous rounds we had 0.3, 0.4 something. And then, yeah, 3/10 behind it is out. This what is expected. Of course, this one was a bit too slow. I lost it again in the beginning when I was talking. And then just couldn't come back. I mean, the ending, it was maybe still possible, but also there I had not the greatest line into the last uphill. Oh my god, Jan van Spijk went fully over the penalty there. He's out. But from now on, all the rounds should be pretty close to the ending, which forces people to risk their. Fischer won the last round, he's now in big danger, but he keeps the grip nicely, and actually the one that we spectated is also still in. Oh. Lingo is out. Okay, I'd say already welcome to the Raiders. Thanks for the raid, Lingo. Spam is visiting Rome, Spam is on Rome vacation, Spam is on holiday. Football final, yeah, the final starts later, of course. Hagen! Thanks for the gifted sub to Lingo. There it is. Lingo, you just got a sub. So you can now also use the save emotes. Because they fit your playstyle very well. List, lost. Yeah. I was just randomly too slow as well. Oh no, Lingo, now that you are out, it could be a down then. I mean, these are very easy off-road maps that are basically full speedish. That is basically the best style for down. And we get that 4 times in a row again. And he's definitely a favorite now. Besides Link. Link is the other favorite. Glyphil is out. Down is actually close here. It's actually between Icarus and Down. Wait, did I jinx him or will someone fly up? Speaking, and where are you going? Icarwolf? Icarus? No way. No way Down was in front there. No way. Like this tiny bit finishing further left really made that difference? Like he was so obvious behind. And yeah, I always say, in diagonal finishes, you never believe how important it is to finish inside, like how much of a time saved it is. But in this case, even I am surprised that that was enough. Like that was literally just a tiny bit that he was further left. Okay, but will he also survive this round now? I mean, he shouldn't, but there are these days where it just happens. He got it really good here. He's catching up to the field a bit, and it's actually Link that he's fighting with. Also he shouldn't. He should. That's a sick round in front. A very sick round. And it is Demotivator and Down out. Demotivator with a midpoint 8. Link is just by 7,000ths in. The other guy that I called favorite. Very close. The top places here Rin. Tanas is Rin. And then Muri. And Volltour, thanks a lot for the sub as well. Yeah, Intax of course also. And Ecoworth is always there. If we go to the Trackmania Awards, most improved drivers of the year, I like to also take drivers that are not like the absolute top tier. Not yet at least, no? Someone like Ecoworth definitely improved a lot during this year. It's a safe round. We have actually the other safe guy, 12th, with a crash. And Fusho, I think we saw Fusho's crash. Cheese Lover is super consistent lately with his results. He reaches on these off-road maps quite often top 8. And 2 days ago he was also in Division 2 in the final with me on the other plastic map. And he was, yeah, over most of the rounds he was the fastest in Division 2, could have easily been Division 1 with that. Picking enter, touched a bit of penalty, drops a bit behind. Max Truck has a bad angle for the left here, which allows picking enter to come back. The exit is better for Max Truck though, slightly, but he remains behind. Different lines, Max Truck goes very late up, now it's all equal. Did I jinx someone? He will not love me for that, and yeah. What flag is Tana's? That is, no, that is either Hong Kong or the Taiwan flag. Yeah, I think Hong Kong. They have a hype train. Holy moly. Just realized. I messed other subs. VTM also subbed. Yeah. Okay, thanks a lot. And there's Inos GG with a prime sub. Thanks as well. Always the last place driver. Oh my god, Muri? Muri crashed it! Did you see Muri's line? Yeah, wow. He went the most diagonal line you could ever take. He was too low for the finish. He went so diagonal, he was too low. He didn't make it. Oh my god. That was in text. Okay, so one of these five. Ikewolf, Link, Peking Enter, Max Truck and Rin. Did someone of them not win yet? I think that Peking Enter actually won already. I think I also know which track. It was a dirt map and it had a cut, and he was very consistent with the cut. I know he had a very good result. I probably won, but it's a year ago already. I'm not sure with Rin. Rin could be a new one. Max Truck probably won. And Ikewolf and Link definitely won. Also Link has a lot of wins and Ikewolf also quite some wins. Yeah, Rin is not playing that often. Rin alias Thanos. Okay, so Peking Enter a bit behind after the start. But he is getting a very extreme line, far to the right for the most inside line through the corner, but the exit is then again a bit worse. So he remains behind, maybe a bit too extreme how he did it. Ikewolf has to oversteer slightly, so Peking Enter has a bit more speed to work with. And the ending will decide it, and both jump, but Peking Enter jumps less. This ending is so mean. I really dislike such parts, because I suck at it. And you see that others are also struggling. Like, how can you see the limit? How can you see the limit? You kind of have to feel it, but I have no feeling for this in this game. Somehow this game is different with when the car jumps up. I never got into it. Oh no. But you see that so many players that are in danger are actually jumping off. Like we saw that in the top 8 round, last place driver jumping off cheese lover, then in the top 7 as well. Here both drivers did it. And we have that quite often on these off-road maps, on these easy cup of the day maps. Those are the parts you have to risk. You look how much Rin gained on Link, just in this section. It is crazy how much of a difference that can make. And if the track continues, if there's not a finish, if the track continues even further, then this overspeed would even lead to a more massive time gain. But it's so risky, yeah? Just a tiny bit airtime, but it costs you immediately a lot. And sometimes we have those parts in the middle of the track, and you really cannot afford to jump up there. Very dangerous always. Because on those easy maps you have then so long full speed sections that it actually just, the speed carries over for so long. So Max Truck still with this ultra other extreme line, like the complete opposite of Peking Enter, but definitely loses out there on time. He was leading before that corner. Oh, I thought he might clip, but he didn't. Very risky line from Max Truck, but the others are remaining ahead. Rin had a good ending last time around, and yeah, again a good ending. And finishes in front of Link. Again, Link was far in front, but finishing further left meant that Rin overtook. Alright, so we can have a new winner here, if that's true. It is Rin versus Link. Link, as I said, was also a favorite for me. He's very consistent. So we have Rin with a 0.57 pp and Link with a 54 pp. So Link just tiny bit faster. The start goes to Rin, definitely. Very good line, very good exit line. 800ths of a difference, a bit less now I think. Good exit, so this turn is important, and Rin touching and then oversteering, so now it's equal again. Link is back. Rin had the better endings in the last 2 rounds though. But Link has maybe just enough lead now to keep it. Oh, Rin comes closer, and now the finish. Inside. 3000ths. It wasn't inside enough. 3000ths. That couldn't have been much closer. I didn't even look at it, but it might be that this finish only produces a 2, 5 or 8 as last digit, so the 3000ths are obvious then. Now we can't see the times anymore, but it's a diagonal finish, it would make sense.